I'm not gonna let you go past this day.
Even if we show it at the ending. Good afternoon. I know it's kind of loud. I apologize for the volume, but thank you so much for being here. I think everybody is very much well aware of why we're here. We're so proud to be able to celebrate with all of you the accomplishments of our student athletes. I'm not going to introduce them right now. We're going to let them do some introductions, but definitely welcome. First speaker is our principal, Mrs. Sanders.
Well, I'm not going to speak very much because it's their day, but first of all, I want to thank our parents in investing in Edison and in bringing their kids to Edison. It is what makes the school so special. Secondly, our kids are pretty amazing, and all these young ladies not only played on the field, they academically were huge successes, and that's why they're where they're at. If I had any daughters, I would love to have all three of them. They're just wonderful kids. Unfortunately, I was blessed with wonderful boys, so I don't get to have that, but I get to live through these young ladies, and I looked back in my past and wish I had some of what these kids have nowadays. We talk about the past and how different the past is and how different these kids are from when we grew up, but I will actually say that these kids do a lot more. I would argue that these kids probably did a lot more than our generation did about giving to others and academically for sure in the classroom. So you guys have a huge future ahead of you, and all of you will adapt very well. I've watched you adapt to this campus and contribute to it positively, and we thank you for that. And just enjoy every moment of your last year, because college does change your life, and you lose the structure that you hate right now, and you will miss it. And congratulations to all three of you.
Thank you again, Mrs. Sanders. So we're going to have the ladies take their seat. First, it's Mackenzie Soper, Howard University. Yes, we have Miss Kayla Bowman, New Mexico. Last but not least, Kristen Arias, San Jose State. So with that being said, we're going to continue, and we do have this planned out, so we have families speaking, a few family members speaking, then the young ladies will have an opportunity to also address our audience. And so again, just to reiterate Mrs. Sanders' wishes, I have been blessed with 3 daughters, and so I do know what it is to have all pink in the house. And that being said, as someone that kind of dabbles in softball, we know how difficult this journey has been. But more importantly, as an athletic director, when I view their grades, I never have to worry about the 3, ever. Ever do I have to worry. All I have to worry about is getting their scholar patches to them. So that goes along with what our school is all about. We are student athletes, students first, athletes second. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and pass the microphone over to Mr. Arias. Mr. Arias?
First, I'd just like to thank everybody for taking time out of your day to be here today. This is a very special event for these 3 young ladies, and I can guarantee you that they wouldn't be sitting here without the support, love, education, and coaching that she's gotten from all you guys in here. So thank you very much, first of all. I'd like to thank Edison High School. We're honored to be a part of this great high school. From the day they stepped onto this campus, it just felt like home. And I know that they are so proud, and they're going to carry these moments on forever and ever. So thank you, Edison High School. Thank you, Hector Verdisco, for throwing this event today. Not only being a supporter of athletics, but especially women's athletics and softball. Thank you, Coach Miranda Gonzalez, Tom Cano, Coach Lou, Coach Drew, Coach Allie, Coach T, for all the things you do for the softball program. These girls, thank you so much, and you guys, you push them hard and you pull them up and support them, and they appreciate that. This is a special day for Edison High School because I don't recall any time in history where 3 players signed Division I commitments. And I think you'd be hard pressed to find any school in the Valley that put 3 Division I athletes out for the game of softball. So congratulations on that. This day is very special. They've been waiting for this forever. And it's actually more special that they get to share it with one another because these aren't only 3 teammates, these are 3 lifelong friends. Kristen and Kayla started this game together at the age of 6 and played in the Northwest Girls Softball League. And they played on countless teams together, travel ball teams. I coached with her father, and they had a lot of great memories. And we know Kayla, she's a special kid, a special athlete, and we wish her the best at New Mexico State. We know she's going to do great. Congratulations to her and the Bowen family. Kristen and Mac, they first hooked up in the 7th grade at Edison Computech, and it was on. That was the duo, the pitcher combo duo that was a force to be reckoned with. And they never stopped. They have 4-year starters on the varsity program, pitcher-catcher. They played their falls and their summers together. And they have a lot of great memories and a lot of great times that they've had in this game. Mag is a special kid as well. She's a hard worker. She gives you everything she's got and then some. She's played with broken bones. There's not many people that will do what this kid will do. So we want to congratulate Mac on her trip to Howard and the Soper family as well. There's not a whole lot I can tell you about Kristen that you probably don't already know. She's a sweet, humble, hardworking, dedicated player. This journey hasn't always been easy. It's been very difficult at times. These girls have all been overlooked, underestimated in their abilities, and had to play with the chip on their shoulder their entire softball careers. And they've done it. When I started this 11 years ago, coaching Kristen's first team, I actually had a big head of hair. This is what I look like now. Vince Bowen looks the same way. I don't know what's going on with Don Soper. He must have hair plugs or something because he's still got his hair. But it's been a tough journey, not on just these kids, but the families. Kristen is not just an athlete. She's a student athlete. Like I said a minute ago, she has a 4.32 GPA. And if she maintains it, will graduate ranked ¡1 in her class and valedictorian for 2018. So congratulations. I want to give you just one quick story about Kristen. She's going to kill me later on for this one. But when she first started playing, she was a real chubby kid. Wear glasses. Matter of fact, so was Kayla. And they first played their first travel ball at the age of 10. And at the end of practice, they had to run a lap. Or if they got in trouble, they had to run a lap. Usually by the time they got back, they were in tears. And they were doing the whole, I can't breathe. And it was a whole production. So one Saturday, me and my wife and Kristen went out for our workouts. And I said, okay, I'm going to fix this problem for you, Kristen. And she had this huge smile on her face like she was going to get a piece of candy, or I was going to tell her she never had to run again. So I told her, go put your catcher's gear on and come back. So she put her catcher's gear on. I said, okay, here's the deal. Anytime I see a whimper, a tear, anything, you're running a lap. And we were out of middle school, so the laps are like a half a mile, right? So 3 things happened on that day. First, she ran like 8 miles at the age of 10 in full catcher's gear. Second, her mom wanted to call the cops on me. And thirdly, she never cried again. That's just the kind of kid that all these girls are. And we had told Krista, no one feels sorry for you, so don't feel sorry for yourself. I told her one day she's going to appreciate that and thank me for it. She hasn't done it yet. Maybe today's the day. Our family would just like to congratulate Kristen for all the hard work she's put in. This kid is a special kid. We hope that when you go to San Jose State, you and Desiree Reyes, you give them hell, right? Especially when you play the Fresno State Bulldogs. Boo, right? Once a year, and New Mexico State, once a year, right? So we wish you the best of luck, and like a good family friend told you, continue to play the game the way it's meant to be played. Go Spartans, go Tigers, thank you.
So Kristen, you do have that opportunity because you're up, kid. You want the mic there or here? I'll bring it to you.
Alright, well, thanks, Dad, for that embarrassing story. To everybody. First of all, I'd just like to thank each and every one of you for being here today. I know, I always want to cry right now. It's so emotional. This moment in my life, I've been waiting for this ever since I was 6 years old. I remember stories and watching all the college games on TV and just waiting, oh, those are the big time, that's the big girls, you know, like that moment is exciting. I hope that's me one day, and here we are, the 3 of us signing our NLIs together, and the 3 of us have grown up together throughout the years, ever since elementary school, middle school. 3 of us have worked hard over the years, and without all the support of my friends, families, coaches, all of you, this wouldn't be possible. And give a special thank you to my mom and dad for always being there for me no matter what, because through blood, sweat, and tears, he was always pushing me on the field, making me become the player I am today. And without my mom's support, helping me through the college process, the recruiting process, this wouldn't be possible. To all my friends and all the support they've given me over the years, all the motivation has worked up for this moment. I'd like to especially thank Mr. Ron Peterson for being here today. Story with Ron. When I first started Northwest Girls Softball League with Tom Cano, I'd like to thank the Canos personally for being here, because they have been with me throughout this entire process ever since the age of 6, 7 years old. Raymond Delgado had recommended me to go see Ron Peterson to start working out, and he basically taught me how to throw, how to do everything I know how to do today. And without you, Ron, I wouldn't be standing here today giving this speech. So thank you, Ron, for always being there for me. And I personally like to thank Coach G with Edison High School Softball. I remember freshman year coming onto the field, and all 3 of us as freshmen just being scared, you know, because, oh, varsity, oh, this is the big time, you know, we're just little freshmen. But we came in making a big impact right away from the start, and without Coach G and her motivations, Coach Tom, Coach T, Allie, all of you being here, this also wouldn't be possible. So thank you, coaches, for always being there for us through high school ball and pushing us to the best of our abilities. So thank you. And also thank you to the Bowen family. You guys have always been there for me ever since me and Kayla growing up together since we were 6 years old in first grade elementary school, playing softball all these years. And without you guys always being there to support me and my family, this also wouldn't be possible. Thank you, Bowens. Thank you to the Soper family. Without you guys, this wouldn't be possible. I met you guys in middle school, and you were like my second family to me. And I always appreciate all your guys' support and always being there throughout the Clovis Rockets and all the travel ball. So I think you two families, you two are probably the most biggest impact in my life besides my own family. And and also thank you Edison High School, all the teachers and faculty. Thank you Ms. Hawkins for being here today. Also teachers that have pushed me throughout the years to the best that I can be. Hopefully be finishing this year as a valedictorian, and I'm very excited for that opportunity, and I definitely can't wait for what the future holds at San Jose State. Thank you, the Reyes family, for making it here today, and Desiree, I can't wait to be your future teammate and being with you all throughout Edison High School, and now 3 more years as a Spartan, and I can't wait, so thank you very much.
She didn't even practice that. That's impromptu. So, again, thank you very much. And with that being said, let's introduce Mr. Bowen. Mr. Bowen?
First of all, I'd like to thank Edison High, Principal Sanders, Mr. Benusco for putting on this gathering for our 3 young ladies that are going to be signing their national letter of intents today. I promise not to be as long as Rob. Rob's long-winded from his preaching days, you know. So, but no, very special day today. And again, I really am excited for these 3 young ladies because, as already been stated, they've known each other for such a long time. And what a journey, you know, what a journey. I'm Kayla's dad. For most of you probably know that by looking at me. But so you know, I'm gonna jump right into this thing. You know, I've been knowing this kid for like 17 years, and she's just been the greatest. Probably one of my greatest accomplishments that I've ever even had part of, let's put it that way. My lovely wife, Christine, who's here in the front row, Kayla's our firstborn, and I'll just start by saying that we talk about the journey. You know, the journey for Kayla started probably, I'm gonna say about like 13 years ago in my living room. And my wife, I think she was off shopping or doing something, and Kayla was 4 or 5 years old. And she had this little plastic bat and some balls, you know, some little plastic balls. So I was like, man, I'm gonna throw some balls at this kid. So she has this bat, and you know, maybe 4 years old. I'm throwing it, and I'm throwing pitches, and she's hitting all of them. And I'm like, man. So I threw one kind of inside. She turned on it and drove it to left field. I threw one outside. She went with the little plastic ball and hit it to right field. I was like, all right. So this kid might be able to do something in the sport of softball, right? So. With that said, you know, so that was like the beginning of her journey. As you can see by the pictures on the wall and the slides, you know, she worked her way up through the Northwest Softball League with, you know, the Cano family kind of leading the charge, and we're so appreciative of them. Kayla went through the junior high process. Has been just the best daughter that a father could ask for. Is just an excellent student, has grown up to be a beautiful young lady. I'll tell you, one of the greatest things about her is she's definitely focused. And, you know, we kind of my wife and I kind of tease and joke. I mean, when it comes to school and academics, bam, she's perfect. When it comes to the athletic side of things and playing the game of softball, boom, she's perfect. Those are her, like, top 2 things, you know, and so I don't know if it's something that we done or something that's just in her, but she has a mindset to just want to keep taking leaps and bounds. And as she moves on to the next chapter of her life, I'm just so happy that she's had this opportunity to sign a national letter of intent to go to New Mexico State. She's worked very hard on the softball field, and I will say this, that I know she's very happy because I was her. And one little sidebar, I've had a chance to coach each one of these girls over the years. I can say each one of them had a chance to play on my Vipers travel ball team. That's now no longer in service, but we've had them all, and they're just wonderful young ladies, and so I'm proud of each and every one of them. Back to Kayla, I'm going to try to wrap this up real quick. She's just the sweetest thing. And she has never given my wife and I any trouble. We never really have had, she's not boy crazy. Sorry guys, she ain't boy, unless you know something I don't know. But she's not boy crazy, but she's focused. She's focused on the things that matter most, you know, and number one, her family, her education, and then, you know, and being a student athlete. So, Kayla, I'm so proud of you. I know your mom's proud of you. Your little brother's proud of you. You've been a great example to him, and hopefully someday you'll have the opportunity to follow in your footsteps. Kayla Bourne, we love you. God bless you.
So that being said, now it's Kayla's turn to embarrass mom and dad. So Kayla, get
I want to thank everybody here that showed up today. I know it took time out of your days. I'd like to thank Coach G for giving me a chance. I appreciate it. You too, Coach T and Tom. I appreciate it. I'd like to thank the Arias family. You guys really helped me out along the way. You guys are gonna make me cry. With Matt right here, I'd like to thank the Soap family too. You too, Dan Pearson. Thank you for helping me get exposed. Thank you everybody here for being so accepting. I appreciate it. Thank you everybody.
Okay, now I have to tell you a little, and I'm not going to tell you any stories, but they did that a couple times, and I don't know who made me break down the other day, but one of them did it, and I just started crying in my office. It was Kayla. And she came in, I was like, what's wrong? And she had this look on her face. I was like, what's wrong? You okay? I'm like, what's going on? And then all of a sudden I started thinking about my daughters, and boom, broke down like it went. I said, I'm gonna lie. And she did that. I'm like, oh, don't do that. And then Kristen almost got me the other day too. So, but with that being said, oh, you almost got me again. Mr. Sober, Mr. Don Sober, you're up. Or Mrs. Sober, who's coming up? Come on up. Miss Sober, come on up.
Now I'm gonna cry. No, I'm gonna cry really hard thinking back. Starting off, I mean, it's unexplainable. We are so proud of each and every one of these girls, and so thankful for all the coaches and all the time and effort and direction and compassion and everything that you've shown, not only Mackenzie, but the other two girls. I can't believe we're here. I can remember walking onto a Fresno State softball game, and the other team's walking on, and Kenzie goes, I want to be one of those. I want to play college softball. And holy smokes, we're almost there. Yeah, but just over the years, I mean, Kenzie started playing baseball at the age of 4. There's a little picture up there. She wasn't really good at catching, but she wanted to play catcher, so the way she got the ball was she just let it hit her chest protector. One right after the other. Go, Ken. And she would even, like this, and the ball would just roll. She'd push the ball over, and coach would push down. So that's how she started, but obviously she got a little bit better. She moved on to the, got a little older, played in elementary school, moved on to the rec league over at Buchanan, and she got her first home run at the age of 10 on one of the Buchanan fields, which was like, oh my gosh. 2 innings later, she got hit in the head with the ball pitching, and the ball flew out to outfield. She came back, we took her out, put some ice on her head, turned around, she's got the catcher's gear in, and she's in the next inning. And it's like, oh my gosh, Kenzie, what are you doing? But that's who Kenzie is. And Kenzie is a tough, hardworking, full of heart player, and she's done it with all the teams that she has played on. She loves the game, she wants to play the game as much as she can. This last year she had 12 home runs. She was leading the CMAC and the Central section in home runs. This last summer, she's hit like home runs a lot. I lost count. Doubled RBIs, and she's having a fantastic summer. Thank you, Dan, and for all the opportunities that you offered her. Thank you, all the other coaches. Last weekend, a good story is we playing in Las Vegas tournament, and we got done with one game, and we're getting ready to go take the field. Where's Kenzie? Let's go check your blood sugar. Where is she? She's not. Somebody took Kenzie. She comes running off the field across the way, the other field, because she volunteered to help the other team because they were down a pitcher. She just got done throwing 100 pitches in the previous game. Now she's got to start this game and go another 6 innings. And sure enough, there she goes. She does. And it was like incredible. Just the proud and determination. Over the years, how many times has she come home and said, "Coach wants me to play football." And that was in middle school. No, we're not playing football. Coach wants me to play football in high school. No, we're not playing football in high school. Well, how about golf? He wants me to play golf. No, we're not going to do golf. We already play volleyball and softball. That's enough. We can get through that. Now, water polo. We did try water polo one time, but that wasn't one of our priorities. We're really good at water polo. That was too much swimming. But volleyball, she has a passion for volleyball, and all her volleyball coaches and her teammates, she absolutely loves those guys. Would do anything for you. The coaches here at Edison, all the teachers and everything. She was here at Edison 8 years before she even started school here. With her 2 older brothers, you could see her at the age of 11 working the snack bar during a football game or a baseball game. She was in there running the snack bar, telling everybody how to do it right. She'll volunteer, she'll go out there. She's got heart, she's got determination. I am so dang proud of her. And so glad she got the opportunity to meet all of you and learn from you. You are what made these 3 girls who they are today. And thank you from the bottom of all our hearts for everything that you've done. Thank you.
You almost.
I know.
So are you going to tell that embarrassing story about your parents or not? You're going to let that go?
Oh, no.
Which one?
He gets the embarrassing story.
Yeah, he has a lot of them. Well, thank you, Mom. That was very nice. Thank you, Dad. Thank you guys for, all the long trips home, all the tournaments, all the gummy bears in between innings. Thank you, Ariases, all the Bowens, for your support every weekend. I mean, spending every weekend together during the summer and the fall. Thank you for all the Powerade and the Gatorade that you've supplied me over the years. Just thank you. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I mean, really. Anyone could have said it, but none of this could have been possible without all your support, all the teammates, all the coaches, friends, family, the love. I mean, it's such a long journey, a lot of hard work, a lot of late nights, in the cages, on the field, dirt, in your pants a lot, bad. But, it just, thank you. Thank you very much. And much love to everyone. Yeah, I think that's about it.
Well, with that being said, let's get to what these young ladies want to do the most, and that's, open up those binders there and sign. So again, Kristen Arias, San Jose State University. Yeah. Kayla Bowen, New Mexico State University. Yeah. And Mackenzie Sober, Howard University.
They're really good at it. They're really good at it. Unreal. It really is.
Going to go ahead and close those binders for me, ladies, and we'll make those official in just a bit. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, we present class of 2018 softball class, Kristen, Kayla, and Mackenzie. Congratulations. What we're going to do right now, we have a couple of things that we have going on. So ladies, you have a softball in front of you. You have a Sharpie in front of you. Would please sign that softball for me. Okay? And that's going to be a trophy, okay, for those that are the most dearest to you. Okay? Date it if you would. Looks like Mr. Solzer's expecting one of those softballs. Okay, that being said, we're going to go ahead and let these softballs go around, and please sign them. Again, being very, very courteous in the sense that these are going to be presented to somebody. Okay, just initials or short names, something like that. So again, it's going to be a keepsake for someone. I don't know who they're going to give it to. That's up to them to distribute. Okay, so we're going to let those softballs go around the room. While the softballs are going around the room, we're going to clear these tables, and then we're going to open it up for pictures so that everybody can take some pictures with the ladies, if that's okay. Sorry, dads, I know you don't do enough, but I'm going to need some help with these tables. It's okay, we know what softball dads do. Let's go, here we go. All right, that being said, thank you once again. Congratulations, class of 2018.
I don't know. He's a picture guy. We made it. I didn't know if we were going to catch up.
Did Allie leave?
Oh, no, she's
you're
good.
I don't want to cut off your...
You're good. You're good. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Long live Frank. You know what? They'll do awesome. I'm not exaggerating. I would love to have daughters like that. If
One of the different three to go in together.
5 days.
No. It's just perfect. Perfect. Those three together. Perfect.
What's that?
Those three together is perfect.
I heard you talk to your daughter. Yeah. She's all like, so you're snitching on me now?
One more time.
Christine, you dirty girl, you.
Why?
Is this Kayla's dad?
No.
Sydney, how are you?
Well, all those years, huh?
Just a year or two. You taught me a lot. You taught me a lot. I just figured
No, it's actually worked like 4 days. Like, look at it. 2 or 3 hours.
Get a good picture with Desi. Hey, your sister. Sure. She's a badass, huh?
Yeah.
That's fun. What do you say to Mackenzie?
You're always like a sister to me.
What about Kristen?
You're like my best sister I could ever have.
Nice, Cameron. Spirit, though.
Huh?
She's there in spirit.
I said, this is so emotional.
Say hello, Sharon.
Hello.
Remember those old crush days back in the day, right?
Hello, crush day.
Graduation, you were about to be up there. You about to be up there.
What do you say, Grandma?
Don't give me a close up.
It's not close.
Huh?
It's zoomed away.
Way away. You gotta make the chicken all by yourself. That's what you told me. I gotta make the chicken.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Hold on. Scoot over this way just a hair. There you go.
All right.
Okay.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
I look pretty.
Did you do it?
Oh, that's kind of jivey.